And as you can see behind me, it's just blowing all of this snow. It's going to reduce visibilities, even though the areas that aren't in that strong band you were just pointing out is still going to give us reduced visibilities across the entire area.
That is right, Tyler and Ariel. A lot going on for today. We're starting off with rainfall, but now everything is flash freezing on the roadways, which means a lot of ice and slippery road conditions. And you're not going to like the forecast, but you need to hear it because we're tracking strong winds, wintry mix, and yes, that'll bring some slick road conditions. I'll tell you all about it coming up in the full forecast. Right now, it's widespread rainfall. That's right, rainfall for January morning. As we check out Storm Tracker Doppler radar, this system is huge. More snowfall off to the west over Nebraska and more so the western portion of southern Minnesota and north Iowa. Let's get closer to home. As we look at the screen right now, you can see there's a very tight rotation just over Dodge County going along 14, it looks like. This is the live look over Mason City from our live eye in the sky where rain has passed over. Now colder air moving in, ice pretty much widespread across Mason City and Cerro Gordo County. But as of now, we're on Civic Center Drive, and I want to show you what we're seeing right now as we go towards Broadway from 52. And you can tell there's still some more areas of ice and snow, so you're still gonna be slick on the lesser traveled roads.
John, I don't think I've seen you with the headband down out there before.
Well, yeah. Well, this morning you definitely need something. The ears and the nose are the first things to get cold.
It's cold out there.
And I can't wear a face mask because I can't cover up the moneymaker. And we love to do this here at KIMT. Make a snowball just to show that this is compactable stuff.
And it's turning out to be quite a pleasant afternoon.
You know what, it really is, Dee Dee. Even nice to go for a walk, take the dogs for a walk, or just enjoy the outdoors while it's still nice, because that will not be the case as we get into Friday. With those colder temperatures, flash freezing now on the roads, creating a layer of ice. Now as we check out the temperature trend for the rest of today, we are going to have those completely covered roads with ice, and now we're also going to have the very cold air to go along with it, even dipping down into the teens by tomorrow morning, even close to 10 degrees for some. But I'm going to focus a little bit more where the action is. That is definitely in North Iowa. Mason City, rainfall now picking up, and it's only going to really get worse as we go into the next 15-30 minutes or so, because there's a line of thunderstorms from Mason City practically all the way to Britt. And as we look off to the east, another very powerful thunderstorm. This is actually the strongest in the area.
And the time now is 6:20. Let's get over to KIMT Storm Team 3 meteorologist John Rivas. He's tracking yet another winter storm, John. Look at that snowman.
Yeah, plenty of those popping up around the area with the snow we have seeing tomorrow. I am tracking a snowstorm returning, and it will lay down some more measurable snow as we get into Wednesday and wrapping up Wednesday night. I'll have a full breakdown in that coming up in just a little bit. But first, right now over Rochester from our live eye in the sky overlooking Highway 52. Going to be dealing with just more of the easier road conditions for today, because we did have a good amount of melting over yesterday, and also expect for more of that today with warmer temperatures, and also going to have more of the sunshine for today. Right now over Charles City, not too bad either. The Storm Tracker Doppler radar, very quiet across the upper Midwest, but give it 24 hours, this will be a completely different story. Zooming in, North Iowa and southern Minnesota, still going to be clear, and even going to see, again, a lot of sunshine throughout the morning with more clouds later this evening and overnight. Currently feels like 10 degrees outside. Rochester is the wind chill around 10, 14 in Austin, 8 is what it feels like in Mason City. Sky Tracker has the cloud cover staying away from us going throughout the rest of today, and then for this evening and overnight, clouds start to roll back in. No snow yet, but check this out. 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, start to move into North Iowa, seeing some isolated wintry mix and light snowfall. Not a huge issue yet, but just give it a few hours. 10 o'clock starts to roll into North Iowa, breaking into southern Minnesota for late morning between 10 and 12 o'clock in the morning, then going into the afternoon. 2 p.m., going to see widespread showers of snowfall, continuing with more of that for the rest of the afternoon. Still 5 o'clock p.m. later in the day, still going to have more of that snow, but once we get into around 8, 9, and 10 o'clock, it starts to wind down, and then we'll be done with it around midnight going into Thursday morning. We're still going to be left with measurable snow. Winter storm warning goes into effect between the hours of 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, and that's going to bring more of the snowfall. And this is what I'm expecting. Most of us receiving around 4 to 6 inches, but there will be a bullseye very close to the Iowa-Minnesota border, around 6 to 8 inches, expanding from Mason City all the way to Rochester. Again, that's the chance of higher totals around 6 to 8 inches for tomorrow. And it all wraps up as we get into Wednesday night and Thursday morning. Highs for today, staying snow-free. First off, mostly sunny with mid to upper 30s. North winds around 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, mid-20s. Increasing clouds, northeast wind at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Winter storm for tomorrow. We're going to have highs just around 32 degrees, and then we'll be looking at more of those snow showers lasting, especially for late morning going into afternoon, wrapping up Wednesday night. Here's a 7-day forecast where the weekend is always in view. Thursday, highs upper 30s, partly cloudy. Sunshine returns for Friday, and we'll have 40s and 50s for this upcoming weekend. Even a chance near 60 degrees on Monday.